A story a day keeps the doctor away. Welcome to the enigmatic dunes of science fiction, where the line between hero and anti-hero blurs like a mirage on the horizon. Today, we delve into the complex world of Paul Atreides, a character who has captivated readers and viewers alike as one of the most profound anti-heroes in sci-fi history. But before we unravel the mysteries of Paul's journey, here's a trivia question to keep you guessing until the end. What ancient Earth mythological figure does Paul's story parallel? And how does this shape our understanding of his role in the universe of Dune? Paul Atreides, the central figure of Frank Herbert's epic saga Dune, is often hailed as a messianic hero. But as we peel back the layers of his character, we find that he embodies the quintessential anti-hero. Unlike the traditional hero who stands as a beacon of virtue and righteousness, Paul's path is one of moral ambiguity, internal conflict, and unintended consequences. Born to Duke Leto Atreides and Lady Jessica of the noble House Atreides, Paul is thrust into a world of political intrigue and cosmic destiny from a young age. His lineage alone sets him apart, but it is his unique upbringing that molds him into the Kvisatz Haderach, a prophesied superbeing capable of bridging space and time. Trained in the Bene Gesserit ways by his mother and mentored in politics and warfare by his father and their advisors, Paul's education is as diverse as it is rigorous. The desert planet of Arrakis, also known as Dune, becomes the stage for Paul's transformation. It is here, amidst the endless sands and the giant sandworms, that Paul encounters the Fremen, the native people of Arrakis. They see in him the fulfillment of their own prophecies, the Mahdi who would lead them to freedom. But Paul's rise is not a simple tale of triumph. It is a journey fraught with loss, betrayal, and a deepening sense of dread for the future he foresees. Paul's prescience, his ability to see into the future, sets him apart from other sci-fi protagonists. It is both a gift and a curse. With each vision, Paul glimpses potential futures, each filled with darkness and bloodshed. His struggle to avoid these paths, to change the course of destiny, is a central theme in Dune. It is this internal battle, the fight against the inevitable, that marks Paul as an anti-hero. He is not seeking power for its own sake. He is trying to prevent a future he deems catastrophic. The complexity of Paul's character is further highlighted by his relationship with the spice melange, the most precious substance in the universe, found only on Arrakis. The spice expands Paul's consciousness, granting him extraordinary powers, but also binding him to the planet and its fate. His dependence on the spice is a metaphor for the addictive lure of power and the sacrifices one must make to wield it. As Paul embraces his role as the leader of the Fremen, he becomes Muad'Dib, the desert mouse, a symbol of survival and adaptability. But even as he leads a revolution against the corrupt Padishah Emperor and the greedy Harkonnen overlords, Paul is acutely aware of the jihad, the holy war, that he is unleashing upon the universe. His victories are Pyrrhic, soaked in the blood of billions, and the weight of this knowledge haunts him throughout the series. The duality of Paul's nature is what makes him such a compelling anti-hero. He is both savior and destroyer, a beacon of hope and a harbinger of despair. His actions bring freedom to some and devastation to others. He is loved and revered, yet also feared and resented. This dichotomy is at the heart of Paul's character and the story of Dune itself. Now, let's circle back to our trivia question. The mythological figure that Paul's story parallels is none other than the Greek hero Perseus. Like Perseus, Paul is born into a prophecy, receives gifts from the gods, or in Paul's case, the Bene Gesserit, and faces monstrous challenges. Both heroes are caught in a web of fate, their actions both heroic and catastrophic. Understanding this parallel gives us deeper insight into Paul's role as an antihero, a man caught between the divine and the mortal, the past and the future. As we conclude our journey through the sands of Arrakis and the psyche of Paul Atreides, we hope you've gained a new perspective on why he stands as the biggest antihero in sci-fi history. His story is a tapestry of human experience, woven with threads of power, destiny, and the indomitable will to choose one's own path. If you've enjoyed this exploration into the depths of Dune and the enigma that is Paul Atreides, please consider leaving a comment with your thoughts or insights. Did you see Paul as an anti-hero from the start? Or did your view of him change as you journeyed through the saga? And if you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more content that delves into the fascinating worlds of science fiction. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Until next time, may your travels through the stars be as enlightening as they are endless. Goodbye, and remember, fear is the mind killer. If you enjoyed this video and want to support a fellow nerd, please smash that subscribe button. Also, if you learned something today, please again smash the like button. I would love to hear your opinion on this story, so please leave a comment as I am very curious to hear your take. Furthermore, if you have a friend that needs to hear this story, please feel free to share the link. Thank you for your support and for your time, and see you soon.